Wow.
Ultravetica just cheered 10 bits. Here before Floyd Vivino.
Do you want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial. So have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment,
We're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
This is showtime already. Look at that. Hot diggity dog. Here we go. Once again, together again. On a lovely, lovely Wednesday. Oh, pardon me. Donut me to the desk. Dr. Rupert. Yeah, that's right. He got his doctorate just now. It's an honorary doctorate, which means,
Wow. Floyd
not
Vivino
much,
just cheered 10
to be
bits.
honest with you.
It's my favorite sock cop.
It's my favorite, Floyd Vivino. Good to see us, my friend. Smooches for you. Thank you so much for those bits. Very kind of you. Ruthie Rainbow, hello. Hello to Commodore Friday, who was recently bought by some guy. Incredible. Ultra Vetica, who would never speed in their whole life. Smooches for you. It's good to see us. Mr. Dangus, a good pal of mine. Good to see us. Just Another Blowhard is here. His stomach doesn't even know his name. So I guess you and your stomach could never go to Cheers together. So that's a shame. That's a dadgum shame. Now that I think about it. Let's see. Anybody else that I missed that said anything yet? Hello to all the lurkers there. I appreciate the lurkers that don't feel the need to say anything. I got nothing to say. I just want to say hello. And that's fine with me. I'm happy to have you here. Retro Fury 1, hello. Retro Fury 1 with the very first comment of the night as soon as I went live. I appreciate that. You tell him, Steve Dave.
Speedeth thou not into the theatre.
Oh, cool. There we go. I get the computer on that
Anonymous
post
just
haste.
tipped
Oh, my
30.
goodness gracious.
Smooches
Anonymous.
upon smooches upon smooches.
Oh, so many smooches for yous, my friend. Yes, DDOs. Mwah, smooches for yous. Now, let me see. It worked. It worked in the pre-show. Let's take a look if it's actually gonna work. Wait, dad, nabbit. Hold on. Let me see if it's gonna work. Let's see. No, what are you doing? All right, hold on. We're gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. I went through the whole process of fixing this thing, and it's gonna get fixed one way or the other. Oh, smooches for you. I still gotta find my original smooch sound. All right, let's see if this works this time. Oh, hot diggity big fat dog. We got some bricks. Smooches for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Pile of bricks. Pile of bricks. I got me a new pile of bricks. Pile of bricks. Hey, look at that. We're gonna see if there's a. I don't know what the weight limit is on this desk. I'm afraid to have a pile of bricks sitting too high up on the desk. I would hate for it to collapse, which would be apropos on all of the train wrecks we've had lately. I'm sure that'd be quite entertaining, but I would rather keep the desk as it is if it is all possible. Minnie Mabel smooches for you, my friend. So good to see us. Hope everything's doing well on your side of the world over there. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Yeah, Sockspear, I did not fix the music for that one. That was one I forgot about until just now.
I apologize for the presence of so many STFC streamers and players in both yesterday's and today's stream. You can't take those hooligans anywhere.
Oh, never apologize for that, Flo Vivino. I appreciate it. You bring good people. Even though you allege that Ultravetica may be a speeder, I don't believe that to be true. And I don't think Minnie Mabel is a speeder either. I think these are good people. I'm going to start opening up conversations like that, like in real life. I'm going to go around and be like, do you play the Star Trek Fleet Command? And if they go no, then I'm going to be like, well, I don't want to talk to you.
Wow. Ultravetica just cheered 10 bits. Floyd Vivino is a ledge.
A ledge. Oh, my goodness. I'm assuming that is short for legend. And he's not calling you
Floyd
the edge of a
Vivino
roof
just
or something
cheered 10
like that.
bits. Radar guns don't lie.
Radar guns don't lie. Well, here's the thing. I don't need a radar gun. I can intuitively tell how fast somebody is going just by looking at them. So I don't need a radar gun. Ultravetica is an Aussie, which means he lives in the future. Can he speed in the future? No. Can't speed in the past, present, or the future. Can't do that. No. But I do appreciate any updates from anyone who is in Australia. If they have anything that they need to warn me of, you know what I mean? If something's coming up in the future, they're like, hey, in about 8 hours, something wacky's going to happen. Watch out for that. I would like to know. So if you do, but yeah, no, Trek nerds, totally welcome. I wish I was more of a Trek nerd. I do enjoy watching the Star Trek, but it feels like there's a limit of like I watch Star Trek and I enjoy Star Trek, and then if I say to somebody, hey, I enjoy watching Star Trek, then they say something like Commodore Friday says, oh, the Inner Light is the best Next Generation episode, and I'll be like, yeah, that one's great. That's the one with the light. It's coming from the inside. It's like the inner light. I remember that one. That one's the best.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
So
as much as I besmirch at Chansey, I am happy to see him. I think that Minimable kidnapped him in her basement.
Well, you know, What you do on your break time
Ultravetica
is
just cheered
that's
10
up to you.
bits. The 7th of November is an update. It's those pesky down dates you gotta watch out for.
Oh, thank you so much, Ultravetica. There we go. See, that's the kind of insight that I'm looking for. That is the kind of insight that I'm looking for. And Chance to take you smooches for use, my friend. Smooches for use. I have to devote many, many more hours to Star Trek before I could have like a really good conversation about it. Like I know the main characters and things like that. I see memes and I get most of them. You know what I mean? But I feel the same way with like and I don't mean to equate it or anything like that, but like Star Wars as well. Like I've seen the movies. You know what I mean? I know about it. But then some people you're like, oh, I like Star Wars. They're like, oh, well, what did you think about that one series on Disney Plus that had 7 episodes about characters that nobody's ever heard of? They haven't even made action figures for it. And I'm like, whoa, buddy, whoa. You're a little bit too advanced for me. You know what I mean? It sort of feels like if I tell somebody, like, I use a computer, and then they start talking to me in binary code. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, I don't know. I mean, I like a computer. But I can't sit here in 10011001100110011001100110011001111 like that with you. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Chance the Techie's been too busy working on a big streaming event just for Floyd Vivino on Saturday. Oh my goodness gracious, that sounds fun. What's going on Saturday? Tell me about it. You feeling binarily attacked? There you go. You like hexadecimal personally? Well, see, now me and you could have a conversation. Now me and you could have a conversation. Wow. No, I'm saying I like it. I just
cheered 10 bits. I tried to get Adminable to stay on long enough to raid into you tonight. She chickened out and let chat vote.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. Minnie Mabel could do what she wants with her strength. That's her gimmick. She makes the call. Now, I appreciate. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't appreciate the peer pressure in my favor. I do appreciate that. That's kind of you. The gesture and all of that, I do appreciate that. But I also respect her decision to do what she wants to do. So thank you, Flor Favino. And thank you, Minnie Mabel, for being a strong, independent woman that don't need no man. Doing your own thing. What's going on, Sapphire Song? Smooches for you. Smooches for you, my friend. Hexadecimals, that's pretty good. There's the Next Generation episode with the title 11001001. You know, one of my favorite Clutch songs is also 1000110101. That's one of my favorite Clutch songs. Love that tune. 1000111001. That's a great tune. If you haven't heard that one, check that one out. Maybe I'll post that in the old Discord or something like that. But I'm so happy to have you all here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. No, I'm not kidding either. 100%. 1000111001. Periodic table of the central base of Amanda. That's a great tune. Oh, it was 90 minutes ago when you... Oh my goodness gracious, you were trying... Just hang on for 90 more minutes. That's it. I listened to that the other day, Mr. Degas, at the Robot song. I hadn't heard that song in so long. Because when Flight of the Conchords first came out, I was very against them. Because it was very similar to Tenacious D. And that whole thing. It was on HBO. It was about a two-guy band that was like trying to do... It was very similar. But more than that, I was also trying to be in a band like Tenacious D.
Just
so I'm like, well, we already have two.
100 bits. Got a flat screen monitor 40
now
inches
I got no
wide.
chance.
I believe that your says Etch-a-Sketch on the side in a 32-bit world. You're a 2-bit user. You've got your own news group. Alt.total loser. Your motherboard melts when you try to send a fax. Where'd you get your CPU? In a box of Cracker Jacks? Play me online? Well, you know that I'll beat you if I ever meet you. I'll Control-Alt-Delete you.
If I ever meet you, I'll Control-Alt-Delete you.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Adminable and the UK crowd are having an event. They're meeting up in person and going swimming in Blackpool.
Oh my goodness gracious, swimming in a black pool. That's very brave. Very brave. That's fantastic. Yeah, I did watch the TV show. I came around to it later. What instrument did you play in your band? I played the old guitar. Played a little bit of the old guitar. Whittly whittly woo. I had a lot more flexible mustache back then. I was able to get it
wow. Just Ann Otter Blowheart just cheered 15 bits. Okay, band meeting.
A two guys band sounds more like binary attack adjacent. It's a binary band, yeah. I like a two-man band. I also like the Two-Man Gentleman Band. That's a pretty good band. There's two men in that band, and they're both gentlemen. Tells you right there in the name of the band. Two-Man Gentleman Band. They have a great song about chocolate milk. That anytime that I see or think about chocolate milk, that song gets stuck in my head.
Have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Now, I have posted that one in the Discord before, and nobody gives a rat's patoot, and that's fine. But it dominates my life anytime I see any sort of chocolate milk. Your PC was falling apart, many members. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, mine's held together by dental floss and Gorilla Glue. Well, actually, it's not Gorilla Glue. It's the off-brand Gorilla Glue. It's Chimp Glue. Couldn't afford the Gorilla Glue, so I had to go to the dollar store and get the Chimp Glue. And I got to tell you, it's just as unpredictable as a real chimpanzee. Sometimes it holds things just fine. Sometimes it eats your face off. That's the way that it goes. That's what you get for $1. You know what I mean? It's what you get for $1. What are you gonna do? So good to see you, Sapphire Song. Yeah, my PC's falling apart as well. I've been trying to piece it all back together. There's still a lot of things that may or may not work, but we're working through it. That's a lot of not damage, patent pending. Oh, I like that, Ultravetica. That's good. For a limited time, buy infinite tubes of Chimp Glue. Get the works of Shakespeare. Typewriters not included. Oh, my goodness gracious. Could you imagine? Yeah, they finally wrote Hamlet, but it's all sticky. The pages are stuck together. They used Chimp Glue.
I'm Steve Dave just cheered 20 bits. Reboot fans will know this. I come from the net. I've been through systems, peoples, and places to this place. Mainframe. My format, Guardian. To mend and defend. To defend my newfound friends. Their hopes and dreams. To defend them from their enemies.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. You tell him, Steve Dave. So good to see you. Reboot. I remember seeing that show. I don't remember anything about it. I remember it was computer animated, and it looked really awesome at the time. But then now you go back and watch it, and you're like, ooh, woof. Woof. That animation doesn't hold up. Oh, I got to sneeze. Uh-oh. There's a sneeze coming. Hold on. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, no, it's going away. Oh, no, it's going away. That's even worse. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. A lost sneeze. What do we think about that, kids? That's terrible. Oh, I hate when that happens. You know, Mo will do that. She thinks it's the height of comedy. If she sees, like, when you're about to sneeze, you know what I mean? You make that face. You're just like you're about to sneeze. She thinks it's the height of comedy to be like, what are you doing? And like interrupt the sneeze. Oh, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. It's funny like 10 minutes later, but at the time I'm like, wish you didn't do that. Having a sneeze tonight. Mean. Absolutely ruthless. Oh, we got a phone call already. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
You know, I'm getting this over early because I'm tired of people bugging me and trying to do this, but I did want to talk to you about something. We were talking about Reboot and how that you were watching it and it's not really good. Yeah, go to sleep, Commodore Friday. Not that you pay attention or contribute anything you want to call in. Wow. So anyway, last night was watching, because I'm a 50-year-old man who lives alone, was watching an episode of the Transformers from when I was a kid. All right. And I remember it was a good one. It was like one that I enjoyed. And watching it, oh my God, it's terrible. Now, the story was okay, but there's like no continuity. It looks like it was threw together. And there were so many terrible animation errors. Like, Bumblebee would turn into Cliffjumper, and Cliffjumper would turn into Bumblebee. What? And all the jets would like they got to there. It was the episode that they introduced the Constructicons. So it was actually a good episode if you're an 11-year-old kid, because hey, look, there's new toys. Oh, and Dinobots are in it too, and everybody's fighting. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, there's terrible animation errors, especially when you have like Starscream and Skywarp and Thundercracker, and they all look the same except they're different colors, and those colors seem to jump around. So you know, Starscream looks like Thundercracker, and it was just awful.
Ah, man. I love seeing those animations.
Constructicon.
Oh, we got to rewind. Hold on.
So it was actually a good episode if you're an 11-year-old kid because, hey, look, there's new toys. Oh, and Dinobots are in it too, and everybody's fighting, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, there's terrible animation errors, especially when you have like Starscream and Skywarp and Thundercracker, and they all look the same except they're different colors. And those colors seem to jump around.
Oh,
So,
man.
Starscream looks like Thundercracker. And are we back? Not quite yet.
Yeah, no, we're back. We're back.
We're back now.
Yeah, I got to add the rewound sound.
Which
is hard to say.
like it's all boring.
_Koch cheered 50
Like
bits.
there are a few
Why is it I
shows that
sometimes
hold
hear
up,
Charlie Brown's teacher on this stream?
like the only show that like completely 100% holds up is a show that came out when I was in high school, which is Batman the Animated Series. But
oh, man. That's
even,
good stuff right there.
But I grew up in the 80s, so I got all of. You consider it a golden age of like TV animation, but it really wasn't. It was kind of garbage, and it was all designed to sell. But they're all basically set up like comic books. So you had like Thundercats, and you had Mask, which I was really into the Mask first season, and then they changed everything to the second season. And not only did the show start to stink, the toy line dropped off.
What do you say, the Mask?
Mask. Mobile Armored Strike Command. Which is not spelled. It's the cars that turn into different cars. It's like they had like a Camaro.
Well, that sounds handy.
Wow.
Yes. It was like a red Camaro that had suicide doors that would pop open and turn into a jet. And there was a jet that I had called Switchblade. It was turned as a helicopter that turned into a jet. And it was just really weird 80s stuff. And see, there's like a lot,
Gargoyles was great. Gargoyles was great. Yeah. Yeah. He-Man doesn't hold up. Yeah.
But Commodore Friday did contribute this because he's talking about like the bad animation. For the longest time it was the Hanna-Barbera animation, and that like dominated. And then
he loves that stuff. Yeah.
And then so Filmation, so like I'm helping Bizarro.
Add to the conversation.
Exactly. But so like He-Man was He-Man, Fat Albert, She-Ra, that was all Filmation. And then you had it was Hasbro owned it, or they contributed to it, but so did Marvel. And that's the one that did G.I. Joe, Transformers, and they also did Muppet Babies and Jim,
love Muppet
and a lot of those.
Oh, Jim, yeah, she's the best.
There's a reason why Muppet Babies will never be shown. And it's because half of the show, which what made it very interesting, used clips and pictures of other, of the real world. Like they used movie clips and pictures.
Yeah,
which, of course, in the days before owning rights or anything like that, forget that. Like there's like a couple of shows from the time that was like that. There's like Kid Video will never be shown again because it always had like a piece of music that was popular at the time.
Yeah.
And usually at that time, it was like a year or two late.
Yeah, because they were friends when they did Muppet Babies. They were good buddies with like George Lucas, so they would do a bunch of Star Wars things and stuff like that. And back then it was just like a handshake deal. They would just be like, "Hey, George Lucas, can we show some stuff from Indiana Jones?" And he would just be like, "Yeah, that's fine. You can play anything from my movies. That's I don't see any problem with that. That's okay." And then they just did it, and it was fine. But now they can't play it because now Disney owns it, and they're like, "Oh, you would like to play that Muppet Babies thing? $10 million. But Disney also owns the Muppets, so what's the problem?"
Yeah, Disney does own all of it now, doesn't it?
They own everything. They bought it all.
But what's very interesting, too, and I did not know this, is you will never see another, and this is why they did Gotham or Pennywise. They haven't done like a live-action Batman series, and this is why Bruce Wayne will never show up like on Smallville or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently, and this is I don't know the legal term, it's forever. If it's connected to Fox somehow, 20th Century Fox,
okay,
they own the rights to any TV of Batman. So if you are Warner Brothers, and you start the WB network, which you did in the 90s, and you're going to have a show of Batman, you still owe basically all of that money to Fox.
Yeah, Pennywise is
Don't
a great
ask me,
name.
but that's why you'll never
just
see
cheered 10 bits. If someone redeems the first 2 next callers,
So,
I will do the third.
I don't want to break any news to you, but according to chat, Smallville was canceled many, many years ago.
I'm sure it was. I'm a 50-year-old man talking about 45-year-old cartoons. Do you think I don't know what's going on right now? I am a 50-year-old man.
You know.
A once divorced, it's not going to happen again because I get married again. 50-year-old man who is a college graduate and held down a job for at least 20 years, and I watched an episode of the Transformers last night.
Oh, that's good stuff.
That's where we're at.
Living your
That
best
is where
life
we're
right
at.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
And the best part is you did not enjoy it. That's the best part.
Well, I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it. It was just kind of like, oh my god. It was like one of those cringy things. No, it was like watching. How do I put this? It's like watching a kid's football game, where it's like, yeah, it's football, and it might be fun to watch, but it's a little kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
you know what's funny is actually Baby Sock is going to be. She starts soccer practice tomorrow. She's going to be starting soccer practice, and that is going to be a train wreck. I can't wait to see that. I cannot.
So
wait to see.
Are you going to be the typical? Are you going to be Buttermaker on the sidelines, or are you just drinking and making snide comments? And are you going to be one of those parents who's like, what did the caller? First of all, Merry Christmas. You use my name, Riverdale, as in the show, or as?
Woo.
I'm sorry, I went to one place. Riverdale. Anyway.
Yeah, Riverdale.
Like Riverdale show. I don't know. I'm getting too much off of it. I'm off track.
That's right,
I just got off
Ultraviolet.
work.
Yeah, because she's
And,
human, so she's got to practice being a soccer practice.
Which, it makes sense if you really don't think about it. I do want to call you out about something.
Okay, yeah, bring it on.
Bring it on. So, and I say this not as besmirchment, but I was rewatching because I'm a narcissist.
Here comes besmirchment.
And I like it's not besmirchment. I will tell you if I'm besmirching. I'm not very subtle. So I was watching and listening to the segment when I called in last night. All right.
Okay.
I'm hearing somebody in the background, and it wasn't me, because everybody knows my bad habits, taking a drag off of something. So does somebody in that house?
I don't know. I have to do some investigating. See what I can come up with.
It sounds like somebody's vape.
I have to investigate and see what's going on with that. That's good. Yeah, the audio issues and things I need to sort out for sure.
I don't think it was an audio issue, because whenever I heard it, you weren't talking.
That's interesting. Oh, it was Mr. Dangus. There we go. We solved the mystery. It was Mr. Dangus. Yeah, everybody watching, please mute your microphones whenever I have a caller on. Very important to mute your microphones.
Hey, the way I look at it, you do what you want to do. It's you. Far be it for me to tell you how to live your life.
Oh, I'm glad
I'm not that type of person. I am not that type of person. If you do something stupid, I'll say you do something stupid. But you want to do something stupid, that's your own deal.
Well, that's good.
But on that note, I am gonna finish watching the Sox and maybe play some Xbox and let you guys continue.
What are you gonna play? What you been playing lately? You're not power
I've been
washing,
playing.
are you?
You're no. Guess what comes out next week? I don't know when it comes out, but I'm definitely buying it. It's Power Washer 2.
Son of a gun! I didn't know that.
Yes, and it's gonna. And they made a big announcement of what the price was gonna be, and it's $24.99. And I'm like, that's perfect. That's perfect, because that is exactly what that game should cost. I mean, I play it for free because it's on Game Pass. It'll probably be on Game Pass too, but I took so much hours at Power Wash 2, Wash Hard, which is funny because I like the sense of humor of the creator. I like the sense of humor of the game because there is lore to this game. There is a story there. And what's funny is I follow their TikTok account, and they made a commercial in the style of Wes Anderson. And they even said, like, Wes Anderson directs Power Wash Simulator. And I said to myself, I could actually see that. I could actually see Wes Anderson doing a Power Wash Simulator movie and it being fantastic. Yes. But like I said,
whoops.
there is...
Sorry about that.
There is a story in that movie, or in the in the game. There's a reason why things are dirty. There's a reason why they look so bad. And it has to do with volcanoes and aliens and time travel. I'm not making any of this up. And the mayor's cat. But if you read the little things, it's absolutely hysterical and it really gets you. As relaxing and as perfect as that game is, it just adds up. So
it is a great game. I do enjoy that game a lot, the Power Wash Simulator.
And it's a great game it'd be a great game to stream, really would, which I've done like once or twice. But to answer your question, I'm doing the Lego Batmans. I'm doing Lego Batman 2. I started a little bit of Lego Batman 3.
I just got Lego Batman 2. It was on sale for like $2. And I scooped it up and started
yes, it
playing.
was.
A gallon of tiny
saxophone.
cords.
What?
Saxophone music in the background, man.
So you got that fit.
You got selective hearing.
What?
You have selective hearing, I said. You hear some things and don't hear other things.
No, that's what I love about the Batman or the Lego games. Is like you can play one all the way through. It's literally the same game. There's a lot of things that are different, but it's literally the same game. But each one is just, I'll go. I mean, you guys would be like, I could go. I
can't say the name.
I'm trying to get off. I even said I'm staying on that, and then Sock Top wants me to be on the show. So blame.
I just want to know what you're playing, and you said,
okay,
Batman.
And then I got
Lego
off the tangent.
Batman.
So when have I ever answered? When have you ever asked me a question that I give a one-word answer and then I stopped? And we've known each other for 2-3 years now.
Yeah. No, you're right about that. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
I mean, I'm not known for being quiet. Usually, if I'm quiet, people like, "Why is Billard being quiet?" It freaks people out.
Yeah, it is scary.
So.
You being quiet, that's a scary scenario for sure.
Yes, Ruthie, I answered that. IGN.com.
IGN.com. You got to look up, figure out where to find the gold bricks and whatnot.
Yeah, because sometimes they will put stuff in. They used to do this stuff all the time back in the day, where they would put puzzles in games that you could only find if you bought the guide. Like a perfect example of that is Space Quest 3. There's a part in Space Quest 3 that is you have to get a battery off of a wall that's attached to a light, and it's not even on the screen. And it's just one of those. So
oh man,
everybody's just playing with you. Can I go now? Am I done? Can I get off here?
Yeah, class dismissed.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, smooches for you. Thank you so much for calling in. Just another blowhard. Very kind of you. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to talk.
Can't hang up my phone.
There we go. We'll take care of that. I, for one, love talking to Just Another Blowhard. You may or may not have a different opinion about it, but that's okay. That's all right. Did Just Another Blowhard talk about the movie he was in? No, he didn't talk about it, Doc Rob. At least not in this phone call. Well, listen, wait. I can't 100% say that he did or didn't because I do space out sometimes.
Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. I thought that call was never going to end.
Which is no besmirchment to Blowhard, but he just has such dulcet tones that it calms me into such a state that it's like meditating without even trying. That's basically what it feels like sometimes talking to Just Another Blowhard. Just such a calming voice. You know what I mean? We got some gimmicks to get to. One of them is the harmonica, also known as the mouth organ. I will regale you with a bit of the mouth organ. What about you, Sock Up? Do you ever reach out to a guy
Kala
for help on a Lego
_Cop
game?
just cheered 10 bits.
I haven't
almost
yet.
like he is a blowhard.
It is almost like that, Calico. It is almost like that. I haven't yet, Ruthie Rainbow. I haven't made it that far to be able to get stuck yet in any of the games. I sort of bounce around between the different games, so I haven't beat like any of them yet. So I haven't made it to that point, but I'm sure I will, and I'll give it a Google and be like, "Where's this dadgum thing?" I have a little intruder in this stream tonight. Little Intruder. That's a movie I was in. That's on Tubi, I believe.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Patooey, there it goes. A little bit of the old mouth organ for you. Oh, thank you, Commodore Friday. Thank you so much, my friend. Has there been an increase in besmirchment, with the bee being the animal of the day yesterday? That's a very good question. And, you know, I got to say, I think I have noticed an uptick in besmirchment. I think so. You say it's my favorite, Floyd Vivino. Oh, I can do that for you, Chance the Techie. Yes, indeed. I will do that. If Sockop has a favorite football team. Oh, if Baby Sock does? No, she does not. Not that I know of. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
What the heck was that last call?
Oh, that was our good pal Justin of the Blowhard. He was telling us about I don't know, whatever he was talking about.
I would rather listen to the Ultimate Warrior cut a promo.
Oh my goodness gracious! Talk about besmirchment. There you go. There we go. We got. Thank you so much for your call. We'd rather listen to and don't forget that the Ultimate Warrior, he has since passed away. So him cutting a promo right now would be quite boring indeed. Quite boring indeed. I will ask you, Ruthie Rainbow. That's good to know. Good information to know. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
This is the call that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started calling and not knowing what it was, and now they just keep calling in forever just because this is the call that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started calling.
Yeah, it ended. Thank you so much, caller. That's a fantastic phone call. Yes, indeed. Beautiful singing voice. I'm not sure who that was. But if old Simon Cowell was here, he would move you right on to Hollywood. Right on to Hollywood. Beautiful singing voice. Thank you so much, my friend. Ironically, much shorter than the Just Other Blowout phone call. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But, you know, you can only keep up perfection for so long before it starts to derail. That's the way that it goes. Thank you, phone call. Wow, we got a lot of... I love that that one phone call begats other phone calls. In reference to that, to the first phone call. We get a lot of opinions. One person sang its praises, literally sang its praises. The other person said they'd rather hear a dead man talk than to hear the phone call. So far we're at, I guess, 3 stars, I guess. Wow. If we average
Floyd
it out together.
Vivino just cheered 10 bits. That song is evidence that Sock Cop has been in the presence of lamb chop.
Well, I've seen a lamb chop on the television. Can't argue with that. No siree, Bobby Rooney. Definitely have seen the old lamb chop. Chopping up them lambs. No, wait, that's not what they do. They're just called lamb chop. And they are made of... Well, they were a lamb. You know, I never thought about that until just right now. That's weird. They were like having a pig and naming it sausage or something like that. You know what I mean? You name the animal after the part of it that you eat. That's really messed up. I never thought about that until just now, but that's very messed up. I got a word to, I got a word with old Shelly, whatever her name is. I forget his name. A phone call is like a dish so bad, everyone tells everyone to take a bite to show how bad it was. Yeah, exactly. Like when somebody, when you open up the refrigerator and the milk has gone bad, so you smell the milk and you're like, oh, this is some rancid milk. And then the first thing that you do after that is you look around and you find somebody else and you be like, look, smell this. Smell how terrible this milk is. You just want to spread that misery around. Just smell that, and then they smell it and they go, whoa, it's good, it's terrible. And you're like, I know, right? And then you bond in that moment. Misery loves company and whatnot. We all now know what happened when the show ended. Must have been Chance the Techie. Had to have been. Oh, we got a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, Sock Cobb. What was that last call?
Hey, it's our good pal. You tell him, Steve Dave. Good to hear from you, my friend. That last phone call was a person singing a fantastic song about a call that doesn't end.
Oh, did it go on and on, my friend?
It sure did. Some people started singing it, but they didn't know what it was.
Oh, so everybody kept on singing it because forever.
Yeah, just because.
Okay, just because. It was
just
the song
because.
That didn't
yeah,
end.
that's exactly what it was.
Oh, wow.
Is that how Flea Socks
Yeah.
of it? You may be right. You may be right.
I will say, the one calling purely to besmirch that blowhard. Now, it's very rare for me to defend blowhard on anything, because I agree with you. I like it when blowhard.
That is what. Wow, you hear that? You may want to clip that one, Blowhard.
There you go,
We got
Blowhard.
somebody
Put
defending
that
you.
one. I don't mind that. And
You tell him
know what
Steve
I
Dave
would
loves
rather-
it.
What I would rather hear instead of that one calling up just to complain about blowhard is I'd rather hear blowhard.
Wow, look at that. We got besmirchment about the one call, and then now we have besmirchment about the besmirchment. Wow, we are weaving a tangled web here tonight.
We're weaving a tangled web of besmirchment, my friend.
A tangled web, indeed. Yeah, this is this is very, very interesting. But you know, that's kind of the way it is now. Kind of the way it is. You got you do a thing, people besmirch it, and then people besmirch the
Floyd
besmirchment.
Bobino
And
just
then
cheered 10
I wouldn't be
bits.
surprised if somebody
Defending
calls in and
Blowhard
besmirches
deserves the
your
next caller.
besmirchment of the besmirchment. You know?
Yeah, now then we got a whole domino thing going on of besmirchment.
Yeah, it just keeps
We
going.
got
Besmirchment Inception. Just like Carpenter Friday said. That's the way that it goes. Flo Vivino not happy about you defending just.
Oh, Floyd Vivino. Okay, look, you are in the spotlight way too often, Floyd Vivino. Sometimes you got to take a step back, buddy.
Oh my goodness gracious! Look at this.
Sometimes
Look
you
at
got to
this.
take a step back. You don't got to hold the spotlight all the time, Floyd Vivino.
Well, let me ask you this:
telling
what are
Steve-
you up to tonight? You tell him, Steve Dave. What are you out there handling the people?
I am working. I am dealing with the people. I'm helping to protect the people from
Floyd
the
Vivino just
Bitcoin
cheered 10 bits.
and,
Yeah.
and just the bad.
Yeah, you said that you was dealing with some counterfeiters, which is a dadgum
Oh
shame.
yeah. But you know what? Getting to keep that little coin was interesting. I got to keep that coin.
Oh, you got to keep it. Oh, that's cool. Do you have
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
like a collection of cool coins or anything like that?
I do. And in fact, a story from a real life. Okay, here we go. You tell him, Dad Dave. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
God bless his soul.
He left us with a whole suitcase, not like your typical suitcase, more like one of those shoulder bags, but kind of big shoulder bags.
Yeah.
Of
what?
Just all
Pogs?
All pennies.
Oh, pennies. Oh, okay.
All pennies, and they're all wheat pennies. And the thing that you tell Steve mom was very kind of upset with, like, she has no idea what pennies are valuable and which ones aren't, right?
Yeah, I don't
She
either.
mentioned
We have
it.
that in common.
Well, about 2 months after he passed, she decides to open up the bag, and there is a detailed note of every penny in that bag that is worth something.
Holy cow! That's handy.
Yeah, he didn't forget about it. He didn't forget that. That was great to find. It was really great to find.
Wow, way to go. You tell him Dad, Steve. This Steve Dad guy. That guy. You know who I'm talking about. Way to go.
Or you call him Dad Dave sometimes I call him.
Yeah, you tell him Dad Dave. There you go. I like that. That's better.
That might be a little more better. But yeah, so he left us all these wheat pennies, and we know exactly which ones are good, which ones matter. You know, like sometimes blowhard matters. Sometimes.
That's fantastic. I love that. Were you able to do anything with that, or are you still hanging on to them, or have you cashed them in, or anything?
We're still hanging on to it. We're still hanging on to it. They're just going to increase in value, you know.
That's true.
Whenever I get around to finishing up the house and all that, I'll be able to kind of go through all of those pennies and actually see which ones are worth something.
Oh man,
because
that's
even
a beautiful
thing. You tell them they still said I'm not going through all those coins.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that for sure. That's a lot of work dealing with all that kind of stuff.
I'm talking about a bag that's at least 100 pounds, Sock Hop. That's a lot of pennies.
Pennies do make pounds. That's true. That's true.
Yes, they do. Well, no, I thought pence made pounds.
Wow.
Oh,
Floyd
wow.
Bobino just cheered 10 bits.
I'm not an economist.
Next caller.
Oh, yeah. You're a cop.
That's true. Yeah, Floyd Bobino's still upset that you defended the blowhard. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. We're having like a schism.
Yeah.
We're having a schism.
Listen. Not once during the duck races have I seen you with a Fez, so your opinion is invalid, mister.
Oh my goodness gracious, being called out for not being part of the Fez flock.
You got to be part of the Fez flock if it's going to matter. It's going to matter. But yeah, I thought that was a nice story to share there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's a good story. I like that a lot. That's super cool of him, leave you an attaché of pennies.
Oh yeah, at least they spend. You know, at least they're all unique coins that have some worth.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. Well, hopefully you don't run into any more counterfeit. People trying to pass off counterfeit money. But if they do, hopefully you catch them, and then you're able to keep it, and then you have a nice little keepsake. Maybe you can put in a briefcase one of these days.
I'd love to have a little bill that was once in a movie and be like, oh dang, I wonder what movie this bill was from.
That'd be good. Well, you could just pick. You could just pick one. Just find a movie that's got money in it, and then just pick a freeze frame and be like, look, this is that one. They couldn't prove you wrong.
Bobino just cheered 10 bits. You haven't looked hard enough. But sorry, nothing beats the sock top hat.
The same in everyone. You know? Like if they let's say every single bill had 11101100110001 on it. But how will I know which movie came from?
Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. I got no idea. I do have to agree with that, Floyd Vivino. That's my favorite hat for sure, the sock hop hat. I mean, the Fez is fantastic, but it's hard to vote against something that's named after you. You know what I mean? I think you can give me that.
Yeah. You want that recognition. You want that like, hey, I'm part of this. You know.
Yeah. I mean, even if they made a You Tell 'Em Steve Dave hat, even you may be like, well, I use that one every once in a while.
There would be 2 hyena ears and a mohawk.
Ooh, I like that.
That's what it would be. That's exactly what a You Tell 'Em Steve Dave hat would be.
2 hyena ears and a mohawk. There is a mohawk. I don't think there's hyena ears in the game.
That's what it is. And you gotta have because of hyenas. You know, you gotta be sure that while you're the duck going down the river, you're patrolling for all those nasty beavers trying to build dang dams on the river.
Oh, those dadgum beavers. Bringing them up again. You're exactly right. Yeah, I wish the sock hop hat was. I didn't realize until not that long ago that it was just only on my stream that you could use it, which is kind of a bummer. I'm not sure why you can't use it in other people's things, but
I think it's because so a lot of those games because I wanted to do the marbles on stream once upon a time.
Yeah, that's a good game. That was pretty fun. That's sort of like ducks, but without ducks. Find it, fix it. You're exactly right. How indeed. Excellent question.
I think I think when it comes down to those games, you have to have a certain number of regular viewers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And once you have that certain number of regular viewers and you're doing it through the plugin, they connect to your Twitch. So no other Twitch is going to have a Sock Hop Twitch. You know, I don't see any other Sock Hops on Twitch.
Yeah, I haven't seen another one yet. Thank goodness.
That's why I think, you know, the Sock Hop hat is only on Sock Hop because you use twitch.tv.
Wow. Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. All the cool people want the Sock Hop hat in every streamer's duck race.
Yeah, that's what we want, Floor Vivino. And I tried. Actually, I reached out to Ibsy, the guy that makes the game, on Discord. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't use Discord much anymore, but I sent him a message just being like, hey, how's it going, buddy? And I haven't heard anything back from him. So either A, I've done something to upset him, or B, he just hasn't, he doesn't use that Discord thing anymore. Or maybe he's busy. I don't know.
Maybe he had a hat, and your hat got more popular than his hat, and now he's mad at you because of
I don't know about that. I don't want to get into a popularity contest with anything. But no, Rupert is free to go anytime that he wants to.
Cot just cheered
he just
10
loves
bits.
looking at
I
TV.
may reach into my inner
more than
Mr.
most
T and
people love
start
anything
pitying
else.
fools.
You said it down the screen. He's a doctor?
Yeah, he got his doctorate. It's an honorary doctorate, so.
In TV repair, I assume?
Yeah, that's right. He went to the Sally Struthers School of TV VCR repair. Which they didn't offer one in TV cleaning, so he had to go to to the closest one, which was TV VCR repair. Which is it's not bad. That's not bad. You can still find a lot of work doing that,
Oh yeah. They know what they're doing over at that school. They know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, they send it right to your house.
Oh, right to the house. So he didn't have to leave. He could have just kept on cleaning it and doing the class on the side.
You never have to step foot inside a classroom.
Wow. How about that?
I know, right? Which that's the way I prefer my doctors. To have never stepped foot inside a classroom. Those are the ones I trust.
Well, I got a few more boxes to throw up, and quite frankly, I need to stop Tony from holding the circular saw. I think that's what happened last time with Slide.
Oh, you're all good, my friend. You're all good. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
I definitely will, Sock Hop, and y'all have a wonderful rest of the show. My prediction for Animal of the Day.
Yeah.
I say that it is the tiger.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good guess. The tiger. Love a good tiger. Tigers love cereal. That's well known.
They think it's great.
Yeah, they think it's great. They think it's great. They love it.
Yep, they do.
Yeah, and the Clemson Tigers, yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah, I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, the Detroit Lions. Oh, that's close enough. Lion, tiger, bear, oh my, whatever.
We ain't friends with the Lions either, but we're trying to get something together.
Oh, whoops. Well, thank you so much for calling, my friend. I appreciate it. It's good to hear from you, and hey, congratulations on your thing of pennies. Hopefully,
oh yeah.
Hopefully, one of these days you'll be able to cash those in. Yeah.
All right, take care, chat. Take care, Sock Hop and Tiger.
Yes, indeed. Smooch is fuse.
We blow hard on this show. We just like to hate him sometimes.
Oh, we love that guy. Everybody knows we love that guy. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, You Tell Him Steve Dave, for calling in, my friend. I appreciate that. Detroit Tigers play the minor league baseball. Oh, is that true? Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Oh, we had a phone call, but it went away. It was there for a second, and it went away.
Wow. Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Speaking of ducks, yesterday overall duck race winner was Go Duck Yourself and his Sock Hop hat with 2 second-place finishes.
That's right, Floor Vivino. We're going to play again tonight, here later on. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you? Oh, yes. This is the Sock Spear music. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The Sockspear music. I haven't fixed the Sockspear music yet, so we have that. I will do that, Doc Rob. So this right here is a poem that was suggested by Floyd Vivino, I do believe. Write a poem about Sock Hop's struggle with finding the perfect pair of shades. Or was it You Tell Him Steve Dave? I forget who did this one. But either way, it goes a little something like this. From his chest of many drawers where old wool and cotton lie, a fuzzy cough begins to stir a single weary eye. A perfect pair of shades, he sighs, for a hero on the beat. He rummages past the He rummages past the Argyle socks and the ones with worn-out feet. He pulls out a sporty tube sock with stripes of neon green, a tiny baseball cap attached, the gaudiest he'd ever seen. He wiggles his toe-like finger through a wholly dress sock pair, finding nothing but a button and a bit of dryer lint hair. Sock Hop frowns, his string-stitched mouth a downward tired line. A lone sock can't be a hero without some cool design. Then from a pile, a glint of hope, a dark and plastic square. He slips them on, they sit askew upon his fuzzy hair. I got hair. A perfect fit, a perfect pair. Though they're just the tiny arms of a broken pair of sunglasses, they protect him from all harms. Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nailed it. Nailed it. Doesn't get much better than that. I almost don't want to fix the thing anymore. Almost don't want to fix it anymore, because that sounded so good. That was You Tell Him Steve Dave who requested that, by the way. I had to scroll back and see. You Tell Him Steve Dave, who was just on the phone. Thank you so much for your phone call, and thank you so much for your suggestion for the robot. Nailed it. 100%. Nailed it. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You really do. But we have now reached the time in the show in which we will do the prediction for the animal of the day. What letter of the alphabet does the animal of the day start? You know what? Actually, no. We're gonna do surf or turf. Surf or turf. That's what it's gonna be. Surf or turf. And now what that means, does this animal live in the sea? Now that would be surf. Or does it live on the land? And that would be turf. What category do flying creatures fall under? That would be turf. Unless they live under the sea. If they live in the sea, okay, surf. Otherwise, it's going to be turf. Mr. Dono, is that a bunch of bricks over there, Sock Hop? That's right, Calicott. We were kindly gifted some bricks by the Anonymous. By the Anonymous. Gifted us a pile of bricks. And, really, like a pile of bricks is like a kinetic thing. You know what I mean? It's like potential. We can make a house out of that. Maybe a bridge. We can make maybe like a coal-fired kiln. Mud skip, chance to take. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, you're right. This is the reason why I don't do surf or turf, because there are some that live between both, and some people, not naming any names, just another blowhard. Some people think any animal that drinks water is considered surf, which is not true. So we'll see. Time to build a wall if they are American brick. I do not know the origin of these bricks. I don't know what country they come from. I believe they are Italian. So I don't know what that means. Seahorse? I mean, the name really covers both. That's true. Minnie Mabel, it could be a seahorse. Because you got the sea part, and then you got the horse part, which obviously lives on the land. So it could be both. A lot of good guesses. You still got a few minutes, about 3 minutes left to make your prediction. What do you think the animal of the day is? It surf or turf? Let's do a couple of examples. Catfish, that would be surf. Rhinoceros,
Wow. Floyd Vivino
that
just
would be
cheered
turf.
10 bits. Did it sock top just besmirch the blowhard?
No, I would never. I would never in a million years. Let's see. Jellyfish would be surf. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich would be turf. Even though it's not an animal, but just in case it was. Fancy Bricks and those Spelly Gringos beverage shops in Italy. I think that's where they came from. I do think that's where they came from, Gallicut. Yes, indeed. Wait. I met my catfish after an online date. Definitely turf. Oh, my goodness gracious, Betty Mabel. Well, we'll have to see. If it's that specific catfish, we may have to make an exception. What would Bert McSprinklebottom be? He would be turf for sure, because he lived on land. Flying fish would still be surf because it spends most of its time
just cheered 10 bits.
in
What
the
about
sea.
the late baseball player Catfish Hunter?
He would be turf on account of he played baseball on the land. Unless he played undersea baseball. Under the sea. Sandy the Squirrel. Minnie Mabel. Well, first of all, I would get sued into oblivion if it was Sandy the Squirrel. Nickelodeon would sue.
Commodore Friday just cheered 10
Would sue
bits.
my mustache off.
And Mike Trout?
Mike Trout also turf on account of he played the baseball on the land. On the land. What would a surfer be? A surfer would also be turf, because just because you go out on the water. See, that's some just another blowhard logic, because he would say, like, let's say the answer was a giraffe, right? He'd be like, well, a giraffe drinks water. That's surf. No, it's not. Just because the thing can get in the water. Like, I take a bath sometimes, but that don't mean I live under the sea. You know what I mean? Billy Bass, the singing fish. Excellent question. Those would be turf. If it's a regular big mouth bass,
Floyd Vivino just
surf.
cheered 10
But if it's
bits.
singing, then
What about a
obviously it
sock hop?
traded with an evil witch for the ability to sing, but it lost its sea legs and was mounted to a plastic plaque. Ergo, it would be turf. What about a sock hop? Turf. Sock hop lives on the land. On the land, baby. I do not live beneath the sea, consuming krill or smaller fish, anything like that. On the land most of the time. Can't even hold my breath. Do I take a bath in the washing machine? If I'm feeling fancy, I will. If I'm feeling fancy, sometimes I hop in there, with the rest of the laundry and things like that. But usually it takes too long. No, I can shower much faster, a lot more efficiently. Can shower than I can hopping in the old washing machine. Most socks don't have that option. They have to go in the washing machine because, just take one of your socks, put it in the shower, and say, here you go, sock. Here's the little scrubber gimmick. Here's the body wash. Here's the shampoo. Go nuts. It ain't gonna move around. I don't need laundry, but other people in the house
tell
do.
Steve Dave just cheered
Sometimes I hop in
25
there,
bits.
if I'm feeling
Floyd
froggy,
Vivino
but usually
obviously
not.
is surf. Blowhard is obviously turf.
There you go. How many blowhards does it take to do the laundry?
Floyd
Luckily, I
Vivino
think just the one.
cheered 10 bits. How many blowhards does it take to do the laundry?
Are you a better singer or a better dancer? Yes, Mayor Kennedy. Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Excellent question. And the window is now closed on, is it surf or turf? Would Ruthie Rainbow be surf or turf? Ruthie Rainbow would be turf. On the land. As far as I know, that's just based on what I've... Because you play Lego games, and from what I understand, most game consoles and computers and things like that don't operate so good underwater.
Jamer25 just cheered 1 bits. Speed.
How dare you get out of here with that garbage? Lamb chop, before and after being eaten would also be turf. Yeah, lambs don't breathe underwater. At least as far as I know. I always offer that caveat. I don't know. I don't know what I don't
Void
know.
Vivino
You know what I
just
mean?
cheered 10 bits. Never smile at a crocodile. Crocodile emoji.
Oh, thank you so much for the crocodile emoji. Really bringing it home there, Flo Vivino. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, so we're going to go to the Animal of the Day area. Specially designated Animal of the Day area. And we're going to hear the theme song. After a while, Floyd Vivino. Floyd Vidal. An oarfish? Yes. Yeah, I think you know. I think you know. I think we've laid the rules down pretty clear. But we'll see. I don't know. It may be one of these it may be a dadgum frog, and then I'll be up a creek. Good Lord, I hope it's not a frog. But we're gonna find out. Play the theme song. Here we go. And a 1 and a 2. Yes, indeedios, ladies and gentlemen. Sock Hops, Animal of the Day. About to find out what it is together. Let me see if my drum roll works. Let's hope I fixed it. I think I did. But we're going to find out together. Oh, wait a minute. I may not need to have fixed it. May not need to have fixed it. Wait a minute. Is this the drum roll hotline? Hello, you're on the air. Oh my goodness gracious, it's the Seahorse. Thank you so much for dialing a drum roll. For calling in. Very handy. Very, very handy. The Seahorse is the Animal of the Day. Minnie Mabel, you nailed it. 100%. The Seahorse. How did you know? Do you have powers beyond the comprehension of mortal men? Because it sure seems like you have powers beyond the comprehension of a mortal man. And that is surf. There it is. You are in the future, Minnie Mabel, so you must... Yeah, you probably already saw this show. Oh, pardon me. Interesting. I'll allow it. And you voted for surf. So that means, Minnie Mabel, you get a share of the winnings. Congratulations. Way to go, my friend. The Seahorse is the Animal of the Day. Ah, the Seahorse. A fascinating creature. As we see the Seahorse. You did not miss the Animal of the Day, Robert Schmabbin. It is the Seahorse. The majestic Seahorse. Look at it as it flitter its little area thing there. Minnie Mabel. Want a sock sticker? Just tell me where to send it, Minnie Mabel. It's no problem to send it to your part of the world. I've got stickers. I mean stamps, whatever they're called. Send it right to you. Just tell me where to send it to. I'll even, if you don't want to give me your address, just give me a convenience store nearby and I'll send it to them. Up to you. Up to you. Look at that. Love it. Can docs her address here so I can... You don't have to do it publicly, Chance the Techie. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate the offer. That's very kind of you. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Send it off to them monsters.
Wow.
Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. In the bazillion times of the surf and turf game, this is the only time it is surf and I didn't play.
Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Yeah, don't tell me here, Minnie.
Floyd Vivino just
send me
cheered
a
10
whisper
bits.
or something on the
A
Discord or
seahorse
something
is
like
a
that.
seahorse, and unless it's a taking seahorse, then it's the famous Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed. Or you can mail it to me. I've got a P.O. box. You can mail your address to me. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to that. I checked my mail today, actually. There it is. P.O. Box 180755. Mobile, Alabama 36618. An envelope. 221B Baker Street. A lot of action going down on Baker Street. Oh, man. So what do you call a group of seahorses? Excellent question. Thank you so much for asking. A group of seahorses is called a shoal or a herd. Herd is always boring. Herd is a very, like, there's a lot of animals that group up is called a herd. That's kind of boring to me. I don't like that one. But a shoal is pretty good. I like a shoal. Oh, here come that shoal of seahorses, baby. You better get ready. Come stampeding through the sea, as they so often do. Look at that seahorse. The male seahorse carries the babies, which is interesting. I think that's fairly unique to seahorses, as far as I know. Elementary, my dear Retro Fury. But more important than that, if you went to France, seahorse that went to medical school is called a doctor shoal. That's exactly right. Yes, indeed, yes. You ever heard of seahorses? Oh my goodness gracious. You guys, you're all on fire tonight. Must be something in the water or the air or something like that. But if you went to France and wanted to find a seahorse, law enforcement cops don't carry the baby. No, I didn't carry the baby. I did not carry baby sock. I would have. You know what I mean? If anybody asked me to, but nobody asked. So I just sort of, set that one out. I was like, well, I'll let you guys handle that one. I'm here if you need me. You know what I mean? More of a support role than anything else. The seahorse dive bar is called the Shoal Hole. Hey, let's go down to the Shoal Hole and have ourselves a brewski. The Shoal Hole. France! If you went to France and you said, hey, here I am in France. I came all this way, but I already ate some stinky cheese and some long bread. Now all I need is a seahorse. You would say,
seahorse.
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 Seahorse. Seahorse, sea captain.
Seahorse.
I think you should just tell people that Baby Sock is starting football just to confuse people. Well, I'm easily confused, so it's hard for me to tell what confuses people and what doesn't. Because the majority of things confuse me, so.
Wow.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
Seahorse.
I would pay 10 bits to see it. Sock cops at 1 out. Smiley face emoji.
Might have to start up an Only Socks for that kind of thing.
Seahorse.
Seahorse. But if you went to France and said, where's your seahorse? They wouldn't know what she's talking about. You'd have to say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. French person. Où est le?
Hippocampe.
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 Hippocampe. Which isn't that like a part of the brain? The hippocampus? Is that named after the seahorse?
Hippocampe.
Hippocampe. Or is it totally unrelated? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm really asking.
Hippocampe.
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 J number 25 just cheered 1 bits. The seahorse loves to speed.
You speak perfect French. Shout louder.
Hippocampe.
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 The hippocampe, the hippocampus, which is where hippos go to university, on a hippocampus. But a hippocampe is apparently how you say seahorse in French. The hippocampus is seahorse shaped, hence the name. Really? Some French guy discovered the hippocampus. He said, "Mais oui, it look like a seahorse. Ha ha. My job is not done. Bring me my long bread and stinker cheese. Ha ha." Well, there you go. Hippocampe. It look like a seahorse. It's shaped like a seahorse. See, says over there. Yes, it is green. You thought you were in France for a minute? Well, that's one of the dangers. That's one of the dangers. Congratulations to the seahorse for being the animal of the day. So if you see a seahorse, be sure to let it know that it was the animal of the day, and also let it know that it's called a hippocampe in French. Seahorse probably doesn't know that. Pierre Escargot showed up. That's right. That's where I learned all my French, was from Pierre Escargot. It sounds better when you speak it in a bathtub, but... Well, I guess I could do this. Ha ha! You missed the animal of the day. It's got to be 518. Well, we can rewind that. That's not a problem. The animal of the day is the seahorse. The seahorse is the animal of the day. I am French speaking from Quebec. You could translate for... Oh, my goodness gracious. Crazy Cat Lady, 68. That would be very helpful. Bienvenue, mon ami. Willkommen. Well, that's German, I think. Well, either way. I got your name right. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I speak a little French myself. That's why I was able to get it right. Crazy Cat Lady, merci beaucoup. Ah, comme ci, comme ça. Quelle heure est-il? And various other phrases that I remember from taking French many years ago. That's awesome. It's nice to meet you, Crazy Cat Lady. And look at that, your profile picture. Look at you with the cat. Don't look that crazy to me, but the cats look nice. It's 9:08 here. It's 8:08 here. You're only 1 hour ahead of me. I got a good friend that lives in Saint-Anne-de-Bellevue. Not too far from you. I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at geography. But welcome in. It's so nice to meet you. West of the island. That's right. Yeah. My good buddy Bass Guy. That's where he lives. Yeah, and our good pal Tetrium lives around there as well. Love some French Canadians. 2:08 here. You're having an early night. That's right. Oh my goodness gracious. It's already it's called Wednesdays with Sock Up, but I need to change that. Because it's Thursdays with Sock Up for Minnie Mabel. And for Ultravetica, it's like Sunday with Sock Up. He's like 4 days ahead. Just turned 9:09 here. Well, everybody synchronize your watches. Here we go. You're in the north part of the island. Oh, I would love to visit. I've never been to that part of the world, but I sure would love to visit. Bass Guy, he used to always, he used to do streams and things like that, and he would go up to the Couche-Tard, hang out around the Couche-Tard, which I'm hearing are now all becoming Circle K's, which is a shame. I like Couche-Tard much better. They had the owl as the logo and stuff like that. But apparently they're turning into Circle K's in a lot of places. I don't know if that's true in your part of the world. In the north part of Montreal. Love it. 21:10 p.m. Well, now you're using some sort of wacky time. I don't understand 21 o'clock. That don't make no sense to me. But the seahorse is the animal of the day. So if you see a seahorse, be sure to let it know it's the animal of the day. Especially that one, because it looks a little blue. That one looks a little blue. A lot of Americans still think Hawaii and Alaska are next to each other, so you're still ahead. That's right. What? No, they are. They're right there. They're at the bottom left corner of the map. That's why they put Alaska and Hawaii. They're right next to each other. And they can see Russia from their back porch. Once again, I'm not great at geography. I don't know a lot of things. Oh, smooches for you, Ruthie Rainbow. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. I appreciate that.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Do seahorses ever fart?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's take a look. Here, let me turn the volume up on this seahorse video. Let's see if we can pick up a seahorse fart. Oh my goodness, it does. It does. Seahorses do toot. Wow, I had no idea. One full of cold and one full of hot. You got that right. Absolutely correct. Now we do have one more. In case you missed out on the animal of the day. We did a prediction, so you could bet your hard-earned sock points. Not legal tender. But we have one more. No. Oh, look at that. Mayor of Canada. Mayor of Canada says, no, seahorses do not fart. Most fish do not fart, and seahorses with their unique digestive and respiratory systems are not an exception. Any sound or bubbles released by fish are generally from their swim bladder, not from digestive gases, and those are typically expelled through the gills or mouth, not the anus.
Okay,
like a fart. So saith the Google. Well, I choose to live in a world in which a seahorse passes gas. And you can't stop me from doing that. Is that our new point redeem contest? Does this animal fart? That's oh man, I'd have to do way more research than I'm willing to do to figure that one out, because we oh yeah, the mayor of Canada. That's right. Yeah, say hello to your mayor, crazy cat lady. I'm sure you voted for him. He's a very good mayor of Canada. Does an excellent job taking care of the people. Oh no, Rupert, this is my good buddy Rupert. He cleans the TV for me. And the back of it, you can't see the back of it, but it's totally open. The best clown frown. Thank you so much for following my friend Smooch's Fuse. Absolute best clown frown. And I gotta say, based on the profile picture, yeah. Oh no, he does a great job. How dare you? He does a fantastic job. And Mongoose, welcome in, Smooch's Fuse.
Now, have you ever
Coming
had
in
any
live from the
experience
space
with
ball.
being funny?
Rupert can leave any time that he wants to. He keeps the TV screen nice and clean, as you can see, spotless, so we can get that good HD reception on the CRT TV. But he can leave any time he wants to. But I got to tell you, Rupert loves licking that screen more than I love.
Give me the police.
Hot dogs, even. All kinds of. Why does this stream tickle my brain? I'm not sure, but I'm glad that I hope it's a good tickle. I hope it's a good consensual tickle. Best clown frown. I hope it tickles in a good way. Some people are very sensitive to tickles, so it's hard to say. Mongoose, hello. You're just in time.
Wow.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. I love how Lynch stated right at you when he asks that.
Yeah, he stares right at me. He stares right at me because he's asking me that question for sure. There you go.
Boy,
crazy cat lady. Yeah,
good.
what are any of us doing here?
Sock hop.
But you're just in time because we're going to do another prediction. Is tonight's VHS of the night rewound, or is it not rewound? I don't think I've ever heard the term consensual tickle before. Well, I don't know what your life is like. But welcome to the world of consensual tickles. We do nothing but consensual tickles here. We do smooches as well, but they're all consensual. Smooches for you.
Slim Jim.
If you'll accept it. It's sort of like that bachelor that, will you accept this rose? But will you accept this smooch? Be kind to rewind. Was the person kind? Did they rewind? Tonight's VHS of the night is the Weird Al Yankovic Video Library. We're getting fancy here tonight with the Weird Al Yankovic Video Library. Is it rewound? Is it not rewound? We're going to find out. You got about 4.5 minutes. Your smooches are garbage. They are not. My smooches are worth their weight in gold. So here we go. Look at this. You'll never be able to live with yourself until you personally own this stunning, searing, stupendous assemblage of award-winning hysterical lampoons. So saith the back of the tape. It includes such videos as Fat, Smells Like Nirvana, Like a Surgeon, Eat It, Living with a Hernia, one of my personal favorites, Dare to Be Stupid, This Is the Life, An underrated classic. I Lost on Jeopardy. I Love Rocky Road. Christmas at Ground Zero. Ricky. And One More Minute. One More Minute is a fantastic song. One of the greatest love songs ever written. What are you waiting for? Give meaning to your life with the Weird Al Yankovic Video Library. Total running time 45 minutes. Let's see, with 1992. 1992 is the date on this. The Weird Al Yankovic Video Library. You can see there's stills from Fat, Smells Like Nirvana, Like a Surgeon right there, and that's from Living with a Hernia. Living with a Hernia, which is a parody of Living in America.
Wow.
Floyd Vidino just cheered 10 bits. No, the night Santa went crazy?
No, it's not listed on here, unless maybe it's like a secret, a hidden video or something like that. But no, the night Santa went crazy doesn't seem to be on here. So I'm not sure. The button has been pressed. The radio just let us know that this is not a test. Woo! 1992 was a year before you? Oh, man. Oh, baby. Yeah, 1992, that's when this came out. Weird Al Yankovic Video Library. This is before... I'm pretty sure, I have to check my timeline, but I'm pretty sure it's before YouTube. So if you wanted to see all of these videos in this specific order, the only way to do that in the year of 1992 was to purchase this video cassette. And what we're asking is it rewound or is it not rewound? What do you think? Hey, Brenna, good to see you. Now, I'm not sure if that one was rewound or not. But I do know that the TV VCR combo is haunted. And it occasionally throws its wares at my head. So I had to be careful for that, because they do hurt. Party at the CIA. Yeah, this was way before Party at the CIA. I'm not even sure when Miley Cyrus was born, but she did the fantastic song "Party in the USA." Ben Monster TV, good to see you, my friend. Smooches for you. What's going on, my friend? Welcome in. So happy to see your smiling face. We got Robert Schmobbit here. Now we got Ben Monster TV. Now, if you're not following Ben Monster TV, if you like this show even just a little bit, if you're like, I'm still on the fence, I'm not sure. Maybe if he had some more knock-knock jokes or something like that, maybe I'd follow. I don't know. You're going to love Ben Monster TV. Be sure to follow Ben Monster TV. They have so much stuff going on there. It's a whole team of people. This show is just me. Just me and my Rupert. And just me and my Fern. That's it. But Ben Monster TV, there's a whole team of people bringing you the most premium entertainment that can be found on Twitch.tv. And that's a Sock Cop guarantee. Brenna was 5 in 1992. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Guess we are just jabronis then. Well, I didn't say it. No, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give Ben Monster TV their flowers a little bit. Is all I'm saying. I'm not besmirching anybody else. I'm just saying Ben Monster TV puts out a very quality product that is more than worth your time and attention. Fun fact: the first Ben Monster TV stream I came across was after I, along a bunch of people, rated Ben and the guys from a Neebs Gaming stream. Oh wow! Look at that! What a small world. So I got money back guarantee not available on planet Earth. Void where prohibited, which is everywhere. All right, we got an ad running. An early and notable Canadian speeding ticket was issued in 1910 to some lady.
Well, I can't say the name, no, my brother. What a tie.
What a tie! For exceeding the 16 kilometers an hour speed limit in Ottawa. 16 kilometers. Is that a lot? I don't know. I deal in MPHs myself. It's hard for me to do that. I have to get a calculator to figure out the kilometers per hour. I don't know how it works. On account of I'm kind of stupid. But you probably figured that out already. Oh, that's 10 miles an hour? Whoa, that's way too fast. Slow it down, lady. Whoa. It's comments like that make me wish Twitch had a laugh emoji for comments. I wish they did. I wish they did, because a lot of the comments that come through here are exactly that.
Oh, Canada!
Oh, Canada! That's me performing the Canadian national anthem.
A gallon of tiny corns.
You got a shout out on the Treehouse time stream last night from you saying a gallon of tiny corns. Oh, that was you, Ruthie Rainbow? I saw that. I got a shout out from
_caught just cheered.
And I was
10
wondering.
bids.
I was wondering where that came
appreciate
from.
reading your Substacks
That's
every
awesome.
Tuesday. I suppose the oddest vending machine I have come across was a machine that made a full pizza pie. Thing is, it was right beside the same branded restaurant. Couldn't you just go in and get a pie to go?
Yeah, but sometimes you want a pizza made by a robot. You know what I mean? You got a tiny corn in your front yard? Holy cow. That is spectacular. I love everything about that. All right, Britta, we'll wait on you. Renzeraid! Smooches Fios, Renzeraid. Thank you so much for stopping by. We raided Renzeraid last night. Drawing some fantastic Sanrio characters. And making some up. And honestly, I think I like the made up ones better than any of the real ones that I've ever seen. You got corn under your feet, crazy cat lady. Oh my goodness gracious. You may have to get some special shoes or some oils and creams or something like that. Hopefully you can get that taken care of. Crazy cat lady. Oh man. That reminds me, there was an episode of there's a part on Roseanne where she says I knew that I was getting older the first time that I discussed the corns on my feet with a total stranger. And I'm like, that pretty much sums it up. Once you'll be in the line at the pharmacy or something like that, and you notice somebody be like, oh, you got a little gout, do you? Yeah, me too. Yep, that's what I'm picking up here. I just got a little, maybe too much liver and onions or something like that. But you do that, you get older. Thank you so much for the raid, and I agree. Bootleg forever.
Wow. Floyd Vivian
Forever.
just cheered 10 bits. At just another blowhard is lurking. Took him long enough. Smiley face emoji.
Brenda Fabulous smooches for you, Brenda Fabulous. Are those bricks in front of your TV from Glenn Danzig's house? I'm not sure. I believe they're Italian. But that doesn't mean they couldn't have been part of Glenn Danzig's house. They definitely could have been. I kind of hope they're not, because that would mean he has like a hole in his wall or something, I guess. I don't know the story. Ah! Crazy cat lady, thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for you. Thank you so much, crazy cat lady. And in honor of your very generous donation, let's take a look and see what you got for us for the desk.
Give me the police.
Save my walrus.
Look at that. You got us a trophy. Thank you so much, crazy cat lady. Thank you so much. You got us a trophy. Look at that thing. Whoops-a-daisies. Wrong button. Where's the move the trophy around button? There it is. Look at that handsome fella right there. Look at that. What does that say? Is it something? Can we read that? It says Lita Plankton MMXII Spinoff Gold Award. Well, don't worry about that. What it actually says is thank you very much, crazy cat lady, for being so generous. That's what it actually says. I didn't know he had a bunch of bricks in front of his house. That's very interesting. All right, Big Monster, we'll wait on you. Trophy says #1 sock op viewer, crazy cat lady 68. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. I don't know what that even means. I have no idea.
_68 just cheered 100 bits. I expected a bigger trophy.
Well, let's see if we can get a bigger trophy. One more time. Hello? Okay. Let's try it again. Oh my goodness gracious, what in the world is that? Diamonds! Holy cow, look at that! Look at that, it's a handful of diamonds! Wow! Holy cow, I'm gonna keep those safe right here. Look at that! Thank you so much, crazy cat lady. Woo-wee!
Wow.
Floyd Vivino just
I hope
cheered
so,
10
Chance to
bits.
take. I hope she at
I
least
thought the
gets a
bricks were from
participation
Pink
trophy or
Floyd's
something
wall.
like that.
Pun intended.
Thought the bricks were from Pink Floyd's wall. We don't need no education. Boop a doop a doop boop 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 a doop. Wait a minute. Let me perform it on the kazoo.
Cala_caught just cheered 10 bits. Looks like a bunch of carrots to me. Chris _68 just cheered 100 bits. Is there a MS sock cop?
Crazy Kelly. Smooches for you. Yeah, that's what happened. You show somebody a handful of diamonds. Next thing you know, they're asking, "Hey, so you get a cup of coffee or something like that?" That's the way. Thank you so much. Just for funsies, let's see what else. Let's see what else we got, Crazy Cat Lady. Oh, it's a Christmas wreath. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 'Tis the season for Christmas wreaths. Even though it's not, we can pretend it is. Let's move that down to the front of the desk. Yes, indeed it goes. Oh my goodness. No, yeah, it is a little too early. It's a little too early. I did go to Walmart though, and they got all the Halloween stuff out. Oh, that made me so happy. That made me so happy seeing all the Halloween stuff out. Yeah, Baby Sock, she was running around making a bunch of noise earlier, but I guess she's it is her bedtime, so I'm assuming she has gone to bed, gone nighty night. The Halloween is coming, and I am excited. I fully intend to try to make the most of this Halloween season. You know, some years go by, and it's hard to get into the spirit, but I am going to force myself, one way or another, to get into the Halloween spirit. I'm going to do all the Halloween things that I love to do. I'm going to go to Spirit Halloween and walk around and look at all the animatronics.
Of tiny corns.
I'm gonna go to all the various stores and check out the Halloween displays. I'm gonna get me some daggum monster cereals. I'm gonna eat some Frankenberry and some Count Chocula, whether I want to or not. Surprised Christmas decorations aren't out yet. I know it seems earlier every single year. I do like checking out Spirit Halloween for no reason. I have no intention of buying anything from the Spirit Halloween runs, but I feel like they should like charge $1 just to get in that place, because they put up all these cool things. They got all the animatronics, and they have like a little area that you can walk through, and it's got a thing. It's just fun to just sort of walk around, and you say, "Oh, look at that! I could be Mario and Luigi for Halloween, or I could be Pennywise the Dancing Clown, or this." You know what I mean? All the different options and stuff. But since I do have the Baby Sock, last year she was, well, actually the past couple of years she's been Bluey. But the problem is she keeps growing, because now she's 6 years old. So every year she grows into a different size of Bluey costume. So I bought that dadgum costume twice now. So we're going to find out if I'm going to be buying another Bluey costume this year. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't think she could fit. I don't think she can fit. Yeah, she went from Bluey to Bluey, the big one, yeah. She almost went with Bingo one year, and then changed her mind right at the last second. Right when we was heading up to the thing, she was like, nope, Bluey. Bluey. Ultravetica is Bingo's dad, by the way? Really? I had no idea. I love Bingo's dad. He's my favorite character on the whole show. You was Pennywise one Halloween? Oh, that's a great costume. Spirit Halloween is filling in old Party City and Bed Bath & Beyond stores. It's like, yeah, that's a shame that Party City closed down. It's weird, the evolution of the Spirit Halloween, because it used to... You remember, there was a couple of years there where they took over old Toys R Us's. That was the best. When you could go into your old Toys R Us, and it was a Spirit Halloween, you got to, like, relive it a little bit, you know? Fantastic. Your granddaughter turned 6 this month, and she loves Bluey. Oh, Baby Sock loves the Bluey, too. There's days you need to... be Pennywise to afford a costume. You're exactly right, Rensred. Them things don't come cheap. They ain't giving them away. Good to see you there, Boomer Bob. Smooches for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. This is my good buddy Rupert. And as you can see, this is fun. He's having a grand old time. He loves being in that TV more than anybody loves anything else, really. You can't see it, but the back of the TV is actually open. He can come and go as he wants to, but he just loves looking that TV. Forget how long the dog's been there. I'm more worried about the poop. No, he goes out to use the potty and stuff like that. He knows that this is showtime. So he likes to put on a show for everybody. But sometimes he'll slip out, like if a video gets played on it or something like that. He'll run out real quick. Do the thing. The wettest TV in a bit. See, like right now, if he's got a potty, this is shit. He goes, boop, 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 and back. There he is. Very efficient. Very efficient. The wettest TV. I'm proud of that fact, Red. I try to keep the wettest TV in the business. Miss Toys R Us. There was something unique about walking through the many aisles of toys. Chance to take you. Toys R Us was a lot of fun. Enjoyed a good Toys R Us. Floravino says the old Toys R Us here is a Barnes and Noble now. That's weird. That's like a zombie getting taken over by another zombie. Because bookstores are going out of falling out of favor too. A lot of those are closing up shop on account of I guess people don't know how to read no more or something. I don't know. Toys R Us was a fun place back in the day. Plot King 75, thank you so much for following, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I loved a Toys R Us. I had a job. This may be too much behind the curtain, but it's true, and I'll tell you anyway. I had a job for a short while doing overnight stocking at a Toys R Us, and that was a fun. That was a pretty fun gig. Enjoy that. It was overnight, so you had the run of the place, and there would just be a bunch of boxes, and you just put stuff on the shelves and things. That was a fun gig. Fun one. Had a job stock. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that. Didn't even realize that, Mayor Canada. Thank you so much for pointing that out. That is awesome. They were headquartered here. Their last headquarters was on Jeffrey Way in Wayne, New Jersey. Maybe that's why I have such a fondness for New Jersey, because Toys R Us was based in New Jersey. I didn't even know that. And we had a KB Toys in the mall. That place was great too. They always had the best clearance section at KB Toys. You could find like the Food Fighters, you know what I mean? Or the what was it called? There was the Barnyard. I forget what it was called, but it was like cows and pigs and things like that, but they were all dressed up like soldiers.
Kala_caught just cheered 10
Barnyard
bits.
Battlers.
You stalked people
like
at the Toys R Us, huh? At Night Sock Cop?
No, I didn't stalk it. They paid me to be there. I stocked, not stalked. That's a whole different thing. Stalks are for tiny corns. Stock is a whole different overdue. Checking out toys. My favorite area was always the video games. Yours and mine both, Ren's Red. I love the video games. That was always my favorite part too, was the video games. You go in to see all the smorgasbord of fun that you could have if only you had $1 million. Miss commercials about toys instead of depressing medicine now. Yeah, all the commercials now are about medicines. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. My favorite part of any sort of medicine commercial, they'll be like, now introducing Skaboozy. It'll cure up your warts and stuff like that. And then what is the first thing they say? They just told you that Skaboozy exists as a medicine. The first thing they tell you, they start talking about the side effect, they say, do not take if you're allergic to Skaboozy. How in the world am I supposed to know if I'm allergic to Skaboozy when you just told me about it 20 seconds ago? What kind of warning is that? You know what I mean? Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts when they do that. You just stop using Skaboozy, it turns out you were allergic. Well, they tell you not to use it if you're allergic to it. But how the heck are you supposed to know if you're allergic to it if you just heard about it 10 seconds ago from the start of the commercial? Well, daggum Skaboozy people. They're just trying to, to cover their own selves from lawsuits and stuff like that. Don't use it if you're allergic to it. Do peanuts have that warning on them? If you go and buy a thing of Planters peanuts, so they say, do not eat these Planters peanuts if you're allergic to peanuts. But people out there, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to eat the Planters peanuts. All I knew was I was allergic to peanuts. I figured these peanuts would be just fine. Like what? You know what I mean? I think Darwin would have something to say about that. I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying. Side effects include stomach cancer, growing a second head, and seeing blue. Ask your doctor if this is right for you. Skaboozy. The world's biggest toy store is Toys R Us. I do not want to grow up because I am a Toys R Us kid. Do not use Skabuzi if you're breathing, have a pulse, can see, and form logical sentences. You bought a pack of sunflower
Commodore Friday
seeds
just cheered
to
50
snack on
bits.
at the back of the pack.
Side
Read,
effects
warning,
of
may
Chuglax may
contain
include jazz hands and polka parties. Consult your doctor if you experience sudden high fever, disco fever, Pac-Man forever. Stop taking Chuglax if you begin speaking in iambic pentameter.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. That is fantastic. Watch out for the Chuglax. Watch out for the Chuglax. If you guess how many cats you have, I'll give a lucky person a sub. What crazy cat lady? All right, let's see.
Void Vivino just cheered 10
Well, it can't be
bits.
68.
I
That's
hate
too
it
obvious.
when the
That's
allergic
right.
reaction turns you into a wool sock. I only like cotton ones.
Yeah, you don't want to be taking no pills that's going to turn you into a wool sock. That especially is true for me, but it's also true for you too. Don't think I'm just talking about me here. Let's see. Crazy cat lady. So crazy cat lady, the picture, your profile picture is you holding 2 cats. But I feel like maybe you've gotten another one since then. You give me 3 chances. Well, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna start with 3. Do you have 3 cats, crazy cat lady? Now we gotta wait and find out. That's what I wanted to say too many. Maybe was 68. That was the first. It said crazy cat lady 68. That pic was taken in 2013. So that tells you right there. So there's definitely been a chase. So it's not 3. It's not 3. Let's go. Let me see. My next answer. Let's try 8. Something the spirits are telling me 8 cats. Do you have 8 cats? The answer is always 29 more than you assume. Well, that would be 30, 31, 32. Do you have 8 cats? Oh my goodness gracious. Bingo. Bingo. 8 cats. 8 cat. I feel like that's a good number of cats.
Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
I feel like that's a good number
I'll
of
give
cats.
you 3 chances to guess the password. I'll give you a hint. It's the name of a fish.
Oh my goodness, crazy cat lady. True to your word. Thank you so much, my friend. That is so kind of you. You didn't have to do that. I was just having fun guessing how many cats you had. That's a fun game. Anybody else want to play that game? You don't have to give a prize or anything. I'd be happy to guess how many cats you have. That's a very fun game. That's pretty good. I was using the Fibonacci sequence. I don't know what the Fibonacci sequence is, but I think it's like pi. You go 1, 1, 3, and then 8. Something along those lines. Thank you, crazy cat lady. It's nice to meet you. Smooches for you. Beautiful. I'll take you up on that. How many cats do you own? Oh, Doc Rob. I know the answer to this one. Doc Rob, you own... let me think. 0 cats. Am I correct? On account of you have made it plain that you absolutely hate cats. We do chance to take it. We have a dog. We have a dog. I will give another sub if you can answer this question without Googling the answer. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's hard for me to Google while doing the stream. Plot Geek smooches for you. Guess how many cats you have. Hamir, you got 2 cats. No. Do you have 2 cats? Or the 1 cat? 1 cat. You got 1 cat. You ain't got no cats. You got a dog. But you may have a cat. Name of one of my cats who died on April 18th, 1955. Wow, I don't even know if I could
just
Google
cheered
that
10
one.
bits. How many dogs named Valentino have I had at Sock Cop?
How many dogs named Valentino have you had? Well, I know 1. So I'm going to go with 1. Name of one of your cats who died on April
Brenda
18th,
Fabulous just cheered 100
1955.
bits. Guess how many dogs I have.
I'm going to guess Sprinkles. That's my guess. That's my guess. I know I'm wrong, but I'm guessing Sprinkles. Your cat did not die in 1955. Well, you just asked. You said, what's the name of your cat who died on April 18th, 1955? Oh, his name is of someone who died on that day. Oh, okay. Oh, the cat didn't die in 55. Okay, all right. So okay, so I could Google What famous person died April 18th, 1955? Who died on April 18th, 1955? Einstein. Oh my goodness gracious. Minnie Mabel answered for me. It's Einstein. Wow, that's a good, yeah, that's a really good one. Really good answer. E equals MC squared. Yeah, that was my first thought too, was Elvis. But like Elvis at 9:55, crying out loud. And then it made me think of Groucho Marx. But Groucho Marx died like either the same day or the day before Elvis. Elvis died in 1977. How about how many dogs do you have, Brenda Fabulous? I'm trying to decide. Oh my goodness gracious! Thank you so much, Crazy Cat Lady 68. Get that. Soon 219. Very deserving. Very deserving recipient. Now Brenda Fabulous. I'm trying to think back to your pictures and see. I'm trying to remember if I've seen dogs. I know I've seen dogs in pictures, but you also post a bunch of pictures, you know, with your family and things, so they may not necessarily be your dogs. But I'm gonna guess a pretty standard answer. Yeah, but that's the thing, Brenda Fabulous. I feel like I should know as well. So it's either a trick question and you have no dogs, or I think you have two. I'm gonna go with two. It's one of those things I feel like I should know. But then, if I'm wrong, I don't want you to feel like I'm not paying attention, but I want you to also realize that when someone asked me earlier if I had any pets, I also had to take about 5 or 6 seconds to think about that. So wait a minute, do I? Well, I had the cat. No, the cat died. There was another dog. Don't have that dog anymore. Oh yeah, I have one dog. Like, so this is where my brain is at. This is where my brain is at. So is it two? I don't know. We're going to find out. But we also have to find out. Just the one. Oh, my goodness gracious. I was close. I was only off by one. That's not bad. Round of applause for me. Only being off by one. Pretty good. I'm gonna give myself props for that one. My therapist told me I need to celebrate my wins more often. So here we are. But we're going to find out if the Weird Al Yankovic video library is rewound or is not rewound. And there's only one way to find out, and that's to slide it out of the case. You've had two dogs named Valentino, both of whom were adopted around Valentine's Day. Oh, that's adorable. First one was the reason I adopted. The second one, the name just called out to me. Oh, I love that. That's a fantastic story, Flor Vivino. So when you went to go pick up the other one, its given name was Valentino. That is a dadgum. That's a sign right there.
Chris Eichbledy_68 just cheered 100 bits. It was a pleasure being here and we'll come back, but this crazy cat lady with 8 kids needs her beauty sleep XOXO.
Oh, I understand that. I'll be getting out of here soon. Myself, crazy cat lady. So nice to meet you. Smooches for you. Thank you so much. Hope to see you back. Much love to you and all the kitties. Pet all the kitties for me. All 8 of them. Pet each kitty. Pet one kitty and go, this is from your old pal Sock Cop. And then pet the other cat and go, this is from your old pal Sock Cop. And let them all know that I love them all. I'll be back. I am the crazy cat lady and I will be back. Maybe even with more cats. Smooches for you, my friend. Well, let's find out real quick. The Weird Al Yankovic video library. Does Soggot forget to feed his animals since he doesn't remember he has pets? Then they die. Is it a paradise? No, I feed the animals. I feed them. I remember when I'm looking at them, and I look at them fairly often. Let's find out his greatest hits. Is it rewound? Is it not rewound? Boom. Oh, it's backwards. And look at that. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, the Weird Al Yankovic video library is not rewound. Not rewound. Look at that. Oh my goodness, somebody made it through a very good portion of this. And it was me. I watched it the other day. But I had to stop it to go check the mail. What would Weird Paul think about that? Well, he would be upset because he's all about being kind and rewinding, and so am I. But sometimes you just got to live on the edge. Somebody finished early. They sure did, Mongoose. Couldn't make it all the way through. Which is understandable once you've seen this tape. It's some good stuff. Oh, you did it. Okay. Excellent. Diver Dave. Look at that. Diver Dave and 6 others got it correct. Oh, that warms my heart. Smooches for you. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. Now we've got time to do only one duck race. But I promised a duck race. And actually we're going to do a bathtub royale is what we're going to do. Oh, dadgummit, did I get hit by a dadgum tape or a paper airplane? Oh, the paper airplane. It doesn't make any noises. Ah! Only one. I know. I had too much fun. And it's not even a race. It's a bathtub royale. That was pretty incognito. Exclamation point quack. To put a duck in the tub, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, the way that this works, instead of a race, the ducks enter the tub. They bebop around like a demolition derby. The water rises in the tub. You can run into each other and get eliminated. There are also hazards. There's a boat that's going to come out. The drain is going to open up. And there's a whirlpool. Don't touch the whirlpool, you'll get eliminated. Or if you get tossed out of the tub, either by the yeeting spoons or by any other way, you get tossed out of the tub and touch the floor, then you are eliminated. And it is the last duck standing is the ultimate winner. And now you can still do exclamation point quack, put a duck in the pond. You can do exclamation point duck name, change your duck's name. It's going to default to your Twitch name, but if you want it to be something else, feel free to change it. You can also change your duck's hat, which doesn't matter as much in this one. We don't see the ducks as close, but as you can see,
now,
Karen
have you
Susie,
ever had any experience
Speedster,
with being funny?
Floyd Vivino, Tiny Corns, One Duck Leaves, hats. See, there's a pirate hat on One Duck Leaves, the sock cop hat on Floyd Vivino. So you just want to add a little style. That's right. That's what we always say, Skater Muffin. Don't get eliminated. I was actually watching that show the other day. It's on Tubi. I really would love to make a show like that. I want to find like an old Japanese or some foreign from some other country show and would love to. I just think that'd be so much fun to do. Write a bunch of shenanigans for them to say. Edit it together. Is this random, or is there anything I can do to increase your chances of winning? Excellent question, Silver Wolf. But it is random. Yeah, it's totally random. It's sort of like the marbles on stream. Normally the ducks race. There's like a little course that they go through, but this is the bathtub royale. A little bit different. Oh, it's running an ad. So we're going to start the race after the ad. But you still have time. You can exclamation point quack.
Fez is familiar.
Exclamation point quack. Still got a few more minutes. Smooches for you, Sapphire Song. Much love, my friend. So we're just going to wait for the ad to end. I'm just going to stare at you while the ad plays. How many duck race hours now? That's a very good question. Whoops. Very good question. Let's find out how many hours have we played duck race? 109.1 hours in duck race. Isn't that great?
Give me the
grease.
Love it. What is Sock Hop's favorite food? Man, I gotta tell you, I go back and forth between pizza, which is kind of a cheat answer because there's a lot of different ways you can do a pizza. If I win, you are to follow. All right, Silver Wolf, sounds fair to me. There's 166 hours in a week. Wow, we're almost up to a whole week. So here we go. Last chance. Gonna wait for the ad to end, but I'm gonna stare at you for a second. Here we go. Get ready for a Care Bear sock stare. Yeah, I don't know what you're watching either, Silver Wolf, but welcome in. I'm happy that you're here. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I wouldn't give your troubles to a monkey on a rock.
Go! And off they go. The water is filling up the tub. Oh, my glasses are great. Oh, fix the glasses. Here we go. Baby Sock's favorite food. You know what she loves? There's this pot of beans that Mo makes. That's her favorite food.
Corns.
Like even like chicken nuggets and things like that. Sometimes she's like, man, whatever. But you give her a bowl of those beans.
You give me the biscuits.
Dry butter beans. Yeah, well, I mean they get cooked, but they are butter beans. Yeah.
You give me the biscuits.
Or large lima beans, depending on. We always call them butter beans. But Mo says lima beans. And I'm like, well, I guess it says that on the bag, but we always call them butter beans. Because there is butter involved. But that's our favorite food in the whole wide world. Kevin Susie eliminated Speedy. When you get eliminated, your name turns red. And you sink to the bottom of the tub. Look at that. A lot of violence here. These right here are the Yeaton spoons. And the water rises up to the Yeaton spoon. Do they really, Kevin Susie? I've never seen that. I've never seen a bag that says butter beans. I need to find one of those just so I can win an argument. But you say butter beans as well, Ruthie Rainbow? That's good. That's why we get along. And there's that boat I was talking about. Gotta watch out for that boat. Look at that. The boat getting attacked by the Yeaton spoons. Silver Wolf eliminated Euphemism Steve. Oh, somebody got yeeted. Who was that? Speedster yeeted right out of the tub. We got Silver Wolf.
Wow.
Mr. Duck You Anna. Go duck yourself. Just got eliminated.
Anything can happen. The drain can open. The spoons are flinking you to duck out the window. The out of eternal agony can hit you. Good luck.
The out of eternal agony, that's right. Used to butter beans from childhood. Butter beans are larger in white, lima are smaller in red. That's what I thought too. But they call them large lima beans. And I'm like, that's shenanigans if you ask me. Now it's down to Silver Wolf TV. Silver Wolf TTV.
Hey there.
And Mr.
Nice
Duck
to see you. Hope you are doing well.
Slippy Knox, much love, my friend. Smooches for you. And oh my goodness, look at that. The winner, Mr. Duck Uana. Congratulations. Congratulations. You were so close. Silver Wolf, unbelievable. Your very first one. Came down to the last two. Oh, I appreciate you still giving me the follow anyway. Very kind of you. Smooches for you. Very kind of you for doing that. Even though you didn't win. It came down to the last two. And you did it. And I just want to check one thing. Because first of all, this bathroom rules. That is an awesome wallpaper right there. I mean, who among us is not jealous of that wallpaper? I know I am. Second place. Thank you so much, Silver Wolf. Very kind of you. That's super, super cool. Saved by the Bell wallpaper. It is very much like that. Uh-oh, look at that. Look who is sneaking in the door. Ladies and gentlemen, hide your kids, hide your wife. It's the goose of ghoulishness. Ah! Get it away, get it away. The goose of ghoulishness. Congratulations again to Mr. Duck Uana. Oh man, I wish I had more time. We would do another race. But unfortunately, Morning Sock will be upset with me if I don't close things down and start trying to calm down here soon.
Wow.
5
Void
o'clock
Vivino
comes
just
early.
cheered 10 bits. My goose wants to potty all the time, potty all the time.
Gooses do that. All right, let me see. Who are we gonna raid? Gotta raid somebody. Who is on?
Yeah.
That I can raid?
Boy, don't that look good.
Ben Monster TV.
I'm listening.
LeBlorsta Times is on. Let's
A
raid
gallon of tiny
LeBlorsta
corns.
Times. LeBlorst of Times. There we go. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Smooches for you. So I hope you had fun. I sure did. Sockop loves you. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite. Whatever you seriously.
Ooh, maybe.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. But take care of yourselves and each other. Your old pal Sockop loves you. Feel free to hang out in the Discord anytime you want to. Shoot me a message, whatever. I'm usually around. Good night, everybody. Sockop loves you. And we'll see you here soon in this wonderful kingdom of the internet. Tell him good night, old man. Tell him good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.